Hi, my name is Brendan with Farrell Equipment and Supply, and welcome back. Today I'm really excited because we get to show you guys how to easily make concrete tabletops, bench molds, stones, you name it, particularly with ProCast from Proline, which is their new lightweight GFRC concrete mixture. So the first step in making a lightweight concrete table or bench is taking a bucket full of water. That's all you need for this ProCast. Now at this point is when you can add any coloration you're going to want to the concrete itself. So we recommend for the Proline color packs. They make it really easy to add color to concrete. All you need to do is, if you're using one bucket of ProCast, take this. What we typically do is just dump it right into the water and mix it up real good. And then we'll start to add the actual slurry, like concrete mixture that's in the bucket, into that colored water. Once that's thoroughly mixed, our next step would be sort of prepping the mold. Now what we've found is typically you want to take that slurry and rub it into the mold. So what this will do is prevent air bubbles from forming on the surface, because that slurry is going to get into all those little cracks. And then from that point, once you get all of those edges, you can go and take your fiberglass and throw that into that mixture and mix it up really good again. And then from there, you can pour that into the mold. Now what we did with our live edge table mold, which is a beautiful table mold from Proline, it actually has bark, which is what they call, where the live edge name came from, all the way around the table with wood grain built into it. What we did with that to make it even lighter is we took styrofoam pieces. They're about 2 to 3 inches thick. We cut them to size for that tabletop, which was about 36 inches. And we dumped a little bit of the mixture down first, and then we took that foam and placed it on top of it. From there, we would set something to weigh it down, like a bucket of ProCast, and then we would take the rest of the mixture and fill it in around the edges to basically have a cavity once it dries left over, so you can use a little bit less concrete and you get a full 36-inch tabletop. But then it also makes it lighter, so if you give this to a customer and they need to move it later on, it makes it a lot easier on them. It's just less weight. So once you give in your concrete to set a little bit and some time to dry out, the next thing you want to do is, if you have that foam piece in there, go ahead and remove that. We found the easiest way of doing this is just wrapping it in like a food wrap, and that's going to make it more of a non-stick surface where you can just pull that out more easily. And then you're going to have that cavity left over, and the concrete now should be hard enough for you to work with. So you can take that, flip it up on the top side up, and then from there you can start adding your colors. You're going to clean the surface a little bit. We use DuraClean from Proline, which is a very, very good cleaner. It gets rid of all the debris on the concrete itself. And from here, what we like to do, and what we did for that live table, is we added accent color from Proline. We use their Easy Accent. And what we did was a darker shade of color around the outside. And then throughout the middle, on the grains, we added more accent colors that were a little bit darker than the integral color we put into the concrete. Now there's a wider range of colors you guys can use. Check out our site. We have a lot of different color charts from Proline that you can look at. You can really get a custom look with all the different options available. So next, once you've let that accent color dry, we really, really recommend, especially with these wood tables, to use a product like Easy Teak. And this is an antiquing wash, which will fill in all the little cavities with coloration. We use a darker one around the bark, like a black Easy Teak, and then the middle, some sort of brown. And it really gives it a natural look. And what it also does is it covers up any mistakes you might have made during coloring with that accent color. From here, you can let that Easy Teak or antiquing wash dry. You can clean it off again, and then you can go ahead and seal it. And from this point, you've pretty much built a concrete table from start to finish. Now, another step to take this further would be to add legs. You know, you can't really use a table without legs. So what we offer is actually custom fabricated legs specifically made for these tables. And we actually sell these in our stores. You can contact us online if you're interested in them. Otherwise, Proline does offer concrete mold table legs. So that's another alternative. They're more of a stone pattern, so if you're using something like this travertine tabletop, those would be a really good fit for that. Now, you can use all the steps we described here in a lot of other methods. So we basically went over tabletops. Another thing you can do is benches, as well as their free-form rock liners. It's a great way to make lightweight formations out of these very unique stone formations that Proline's put out. So hopefully this video gave you guys some great ideas of what you can make with all these different table molds, ProCasts, and all the colorations that they have available. Now, the steps we described here today doesn't just apply to ProCast. While it is a very great product and it's lightweight and makes great tables and benches, you can use this with leftover concrete that you have from a job. So what we like to recommend is if you're a contractor or you're doing a job for someone, have one of these around. You can take that extra concrete, pour it in there, make a beautiful looking table or bench, and you can either gift that to your customer or you can sell it. Either way, it's going to be a win-win. Your customer's going to be happy, or you're going to have extra money at the end of the day. So thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope you learned something from this. My name's Brennan with Farrell Equipment Supply, and until next time, I'll see you guys later and have a great day.